Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your new love, possibly true love, reading for March 2019. Full disclosure, these have been so heavy. I mean, nuanced and layered and full of so much detail and situation. And I realize that could be me tapping an intuition thing, but I wanted these to be like lighthearted and upbeat, but when is life ever like that, truly, honestly? But part of me feels like I might be doing this disservice to this kind of reading because I feel like I'm not lighthearted and positive enough. I feel like I'm like all about the pitfalls and what to watch out for and this and that, and maybe that has its place elsewhere. I'm not sure I'm going to continue this series. I don't know. I'll see what the involvement is. I'm not talking about likes or shit. I'm just saying, I don't know. So this could be the last one for you for a while. Just saying. All right, Cancer. Did I say everything you need to know in the description box below? All right, well it is. This is for March 2019 for Cancer. Okay, here we go. All right. Cancer, Cancerians. Page of Cups. Ooh, perhaps someone is just starting to come back emotionally from a situation or starting to realize they feel something for somebody. Interesting. Page of Swords. Oh my God, 2 pages. Hold on. Page of Swords, Page of Cups. Disquiet. All right. King of Swords. Okay. 3 of Swords. 9 of Swords. Queen of Cups. Yowza. 10 of Pentacles. Page of Swords. 2. Huh? 2. 8 of Wands. Mother of Pearl. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do the whole deck. Why not? Star card. Get to these in a minute. Okay. 3 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. All right, so we got 2 kings here, Minor Council and Disquiet. Interesting. And this is a, what is that? That's an 8. Okay, so 2 pages, 2 kings, 7 and an 8. All right. Okay, Cancer, so we've got a heartbreak that's been on your mind, and you've been probably in review and trying to really process this, but it's been a solitary thing. And you've just been kind of keeping home, keeping quiet, going about your day-to-day, the things that are stable in your life, but this has nonetheless been on your mind. And you've thought about reaching out to this person, or at least expressing interest to somebody, how you feel about them in light of what has happened, and maybe asking them if they still feel the same, or reestablishing contact. And then you go back to just thinking about it. Looks like there was some kind of surprise movement, surprise communication about working things out, and I think you have made the decision. I think you surprised yourself, if I'm honest. I think with this reconnection, even though you reached out, or maybe they reached out to you, but there's something about how you thought it's what you wanted, but it might not be now, at least at this time, because all of a sudden you're more on top of your game than you realized, and things had changed from since when you had ended with this person. So I feel like this might be twofold. You got an ex coming back in that you're kind of on the fence about, and you're like, maybe not right now, but this is also about somebody new coming in. So it's like twofold. Very interesting. Okay. So there could be nonetheless an ex you're still thinking about, but it looks like you're through the worst of the disconnect or the breakup, and them contacting you, or there was some sort of surprise element to the communication. And again, part of that might be that you're a lot farther along than you thought you were. I think there was a deep connection to this person from the past, and you kind of were hung up on that for a while, but then all of a sudden here we have something new coming in. So let's see what that is about. All right. So this person has been watching, waiting, and there's probably online communication with you, or they're thinking about reaching out online. This could be a Gemini, could be an Aquarius, this could be a Sagittarius. So we've got Gemini, Aquarius, could be also Libra. Sagittarius could be Aries or Leo, but if we're talking about just a specific suits, those are the main people. Gemini, Sagittarius, and what else did I say? Oh, Aquarius. Aquarius right here. All right. So there, it could be online communication, relatively quiet. Maybe they're waiting for you to work out a situation. They're pretty abrupt and decisive about things, and they're pretty assertive. So whoever this person is that you're communicating with, they must know the backstory to your situation. That's why they're kind of keeping things just minimal and conversations out of, if they're even conversing. This could have been an online connection you had that kind of went dormant, or it could be somebody that knows your situation, like I said, and has been watching you online. There's an online element here. What's this Page of Swords about? You tend to be pretty passive and waiting on things and not really, and as far as patterns go in a relationship, it might be that you're more receptive than you are assertive about things, and you wait for the other person to make the move or to decide things. It's just in your nature. It's not because you're, that's not value judgment. It's just saying in your nature, you're just more comfortable in the right-hand man role instead of the leadership role. All right, so what's this Page of Swords about? what's this King of Swords about? I'll explain in a minute. Okay. What's this star about? Cancer. All right. Yeah. Okay. This is all about them being secretive about their interest in you. They've been watching you, and they're like, should I reach out? I don't know. Should I make a move? Should I move forward? They also are coming out of some kind of heartbreaking situation that just held them back and was really oppressive, and it was just like, bleh. It wasn't anything that it had run its course, and that person and their partner probably overstayed the relationship. So they're kind of coming out of that, and they might be, that's why they were online, and you two kind of found each other, and yet now they're just like, okay, what do I do? And they're having to keep their interests secret from you because they realize, they know your backstory, and they realize that you're healing. They realize that you're taking time out, and they realize that this is going to work out. It's going to be over time. They're willing to wait. They're willing to just be in a friendship position with you right now, if that's what it would take, because I don't think they want to lose the connection with you, but they're willing, they realize that they have to wait. They would like things to progress and move forward, but they're kind of like, I can't do anything right now. It's not a good idea for me to move forward on this. They realize kind of how raw and fresh and new everything is for you, that you've been working through things emotionally from the last connection, and all of a sudden now you're like, I think I'm starting to get vertical again. I'm starting to come alive again. And they're like, yay, but it's still not time for me to move forward with you. You don't know how they feel. That's the thing. I don't think they know how you know how they feel. So it's like a secret admirer. And I like that they're all like, oh my God, what do I do? 3 of Wands. What's this about? Okay. Oh, geez, that's so cute. There you are, Cancer. You're waiting for them to make an offer. That might be something typical about you in all relationships, though, but I think you're waiting for that person. So you've got your eye on them too. They don't know it, and you don't know how they feel about you, and they don't know how you feel about them. Wait, did I say that right? You don't know how they feel about you, and yeah, okay. So you're both kind of got your eye on each other, and yet you're waiting for them to make an offer. That's so cute. Okay, what's this 7 of Pentacles about? Oh, yay. Okay, 9 of Cups and the 9 of Wands. Oh, I'll get to that in a minute. What's this King of Wands about? Somebody's going to have to make the first move here. They're probably more assertive than you are. You're just not comfortable doing that. You're much more receptive and passive about things like that. Even though the interest is there, it might not be in your nature to put your feelings out there, to say how you feel. Although if someone were to express it to you, you'd be very kind and compassionate. No matter how you felt about them, you'd still be kind. But I think it's just, you're waiting for them to make the first move, and somebody's going to have to take a leadership position to get this relationship off the ground, to get this connection started and moving towards a real connection here. And you have the power of discernment, but you might stay stuck too long, and like analysis leads to paralysis. Like you might be overthinking things and about like what's going to make me happy? I just don't know. Oh my gosh, what do I want? What do I want? And that could be because of that kind of over-analysis paralysis. It keeps you in a position of being receptive and not making the first move, because you'd much rather have somebody approach and then you can kind of look at what they're offering and decide, rather than going, you know what, I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to put it out there. I'm just going to go for it. Like I said, part of it might be in your nature to be more receptive and to wait and to see. But there's also that element of if you're kind of, you keep revisiting and keep renegotiating, I don't know what I want for my future. I'm confused. I'm in that sort of like, how do I want to handle things from here forward? Because I just ended this kind of tragic situation for me. Going forward, I just don't know what I want. I don't know what's worth it. I don't know what's negotiable and what's not. I don't know what my deal breakers are and what my negotiables are. And it might be that you're kind of happy being in that position, because at least it's not that emotionally laden drama that you had. So you're like, okay, I'm out of the woods emotionally, but I'm in this process of review, and I'm kind of happy to be here, because for once I feel like my life is own, and my life is my own, and I can kind of make my own decisions. But I'm guarded and jaded, and I'm still showing up though. I'm still showing up. I'm battle weary, but look at all that I'm protecting here before I let anybody in. So I kind of like being in this analysis paralysis position instead of actually moving forward and making a decision, because then, oh my God, I'm vulnerable again and I might get hurt. So this is about somebody needs to take leadership position and get this thing off the ground, because the connection is there and it's waiting. I think you two feel the same about each other, but the other one's thinking like, oh my gosh, I can't make a move towards this person Cancer yet because of what they've been through. Are they out of the woods yet? Are they okay? And you're just like, gosh, what's taking this person so long? I wish they'd kind of come forward and talk to me a little more and tell me what they want or how they feel. Cancer. Letting go. Learn to let go. That speaks to what I had said earlier about how, because it's probably really a welcome reprieve, if we're honest, to be in this kind of analysis paralysis stage where you're just kind of deciding I just don't know what to cut out. That's a lot better place to be in than, where did I put all those cards? There were like 15 cards of the whole process that you went through a person. Do I even have it here? I think I'd still, yeah. Oh, good Lord. Anyway, take your pick. It was like all just this, you felt like a really strong connection, a soulmate connection, and then all of a sudden it wasn't, and you're, ouch, ouch. A lot had gone on in the last situation. It was probably a very long-term relationship for you, Cancer. And so they might see you as still kind of concentrating on that. And this is about, and maybe you still are. Maybe your happy place is just kind of keeping negotiating things, because at least you're not emotionally hurt. But as far as this being forward momentum, there isn't any. It's going to take leadership. It's going to take someone making that first move, and I don't think that you want to do that. I don't think they want to do that with you until they see more evidence of you having let go, and because this could appear like it's not very confident or stable, like you're just like, well, I'm just thinking about things for the future, and they're like, well, what does that mean? So this is about constantly revisiting what you want instead of deciding on it and moving forward. And I think they're kind of like, well, what should I do? I don't want to interrupt their flow or their process. Like if they're not over something, who am I to interject myself and distract them? Or like, I don't want them to be half done and then carry that crap over with me. I want them to be fully done. Are they fully done? Should I move forward? Should I? See what I'm saying? Okay. Cancer. Ooh. Okay. That's about choices, risks, consequences. Wanting to know what the other person thinks. Wanting to know, is it going to go somewhere? Analysis paralysis. That's exactly what this is in this situation. If I move forward, am I going to regret it? If I stay here, am I going to regret it? What should I do? Being on the fence, hemming and hawing about something. Wow. This could be you having to make the first move, or at least letting them know that you're interested. This could be about you letting go of your past and like putting yourself out there and being like, I want to know you. I want to know you more. I want you to know me more. Ooh, nice. Also, this is about being in a position to accept a yes or no and not having it completely floor you. And I don't make light of that, but it's like, this is about your fear of, what if they say no? Would I be damaged if they didn't? It's like, no, you'll be okay. It'd suck. It's not going to be pleasant. You'd be, oh crap, awkward. But you kind of been through it already. I think this is also about being stronger than you think you are. So if you put something out there and it's not reciprocated, which, let's be honest, it will be, there are worse things, you know? Cancer. Call your spirit home. Okay, so is this calling in reinforcements, or is this saying, you know what, this is where I live, inside, internally. I'm an emotional person. I feel things first. I think and discern later. My base for relating to things and my forward movement is based on feelings, and sometimes those are really hard for me to sort out. Is that what this is saying? Call your spirit home. Very interesting. This would speak to me as far as the way I see this. Regarding this situation, this is about using your intuition. This is about getting in touch with how you truly feel about something. The painful process of finishing that letting go and letting your intuition guide you with that. You come a long way, but you just got to finish that last bit up emotionally. You know it. They know it. Rely on your intuition and what your gut says to get you through it. If you don't, you are going to carry this forward into this one. Right now, you're still kind of raw. You're just starting to come out of what happened in the past. But this can be, I'm not saying it is, but it can be a very self-absorbed energy where you're just kind of like, oh my gosh, look at me. I'm doing okay now. And they're like, yeah, look at you. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready to go on our date? So there's a little bit more work to be done, just a little bit. Might need to kind of get in touch with your intuition or your source. Get in touch with that last little bit that still needs to be emotionally processed. Right, and I already pulled those. I'm going to pull these now. Okay. So it could very well be you deciding to let them know once you're done processing emotionally. All right, Cancerian. Cancerian. This is so cute, this reading, honestly. Oh, okay, so we got the lilies. Well, I call them lilies. Yeah, lilies. And the garden. Interesting. Okay, so this is a long-term relationship that probably started online, that probably started socially or with friends. There is the potential for a long-term relationship that started off casually through friends or online. There's your whole reading in 2 cards. There you go. Those are nice bookenders for a reading because it kind of solidifies everything. I'm over here cart flopping and kind of going back and forth and really getting deep, and then it's like, here you go. A potential for a long-term relationship that started online, that right now may stay online or may stay social until somebody takes a leadership position to get this passionate new love beginning started. There you go. All right, Cancer. This was very fun. This is very lighthearted. I'm so glad for this. Some of these have been heavier, and it's just, I wanted them to be uplifting and helpful and lighthearted. Instead, I felt like, heavy. So yay you. I hope this works out. I hope somebody lets somebody else know, and I hope you get to finish processing the last bit of that other really trying situation for you so that you can be open to this. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. It's very cute that they're watching and waiting for you, and you're watching and waiting for them. Okay. I hope this was helpful. I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care.